Hello everyone, Panda here, and today we're doing Build With Me. First off, it's really distracting. I can't help but notice the orange hue tinge from the window. So sorry about that. It's a different time of day right now. Okay, well let's just hop into this as usual. My minifigure of the day, I don't have a name for her. She has a transparent blue arm, and the idea is a replaced metal arm. I wish I had graphics on the side of the arm to support the detail in the chest, to complement it, if you would. That'd be cool. Obviously I went with the light blue theme to match what she's up to. Not always a deep explanation as to what I've made. So let's move on. Of course, I have Paradox in a box, can't forget that. If in case you missed it with my custom build, my stylus for pointing out very small, intricate details without having to take things apart. Although I wish the controller faced the other direction, because I'm right-handed. I could practice left, try to become a little more ambidextrous. I can't pronounce it very well. But let's just jump right into it. We are doing Jay's Thunder Dragon EVO today. I assume EVO, EVO, stands for evolution. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked into it. I should know a lot more of these things, but I don't. Okay. Now, one of the things I'm really excited about this, again, we don't need. Oh, and if anybody's curious, I actually donate my instructions to the local Lego store that I go to. Because sometimes if they find enough pieces that are traded in, they will refurbish more or less the Lego set. And they will, like if all the pieces for this were found in loose Legos, they would reconstruct it, and if they had the instruction manual, they could resell it as a used, refurbished build, more or less. Now this is one of the most exciting parts that I'm here for. The yellow swords, or like banana yellow. They're a little more pale. It's a pale yellow. I really need to learn... Hi, you're over there. I really need to learn the names of all these. In general, not just for Lego. Little short explanation really fast is in my grand story I'm working on, multiversal story. Each character that is played by my friends and the kids are the same person, but from each different realm. And they have a sword. They're a master with the sword. Sorry, distracted. And each one has a different color, because each reality is atomically different. And so hardened steel comes out to be a different tinge, at least fictionally for this. And I've been down one sword, and ever since that time frame, the brown sword came out, but I really look at it as a practicing sword, and it's not very convincing. But now there's a yellow sword that changes everything. Now they're just gonna be hard to get a hold of. But okay. Sorry. Let's go ahead. Bag one. You know, I didn't put it in the container this time. That's okay. Do it all right here. Always make sure it's empty. Always. Okay, I'm going to check the instructions first. I really gotta get me a Lego green shirt like that. It's gotta be boxy. Step 1. Opening the bag is a step. No, never mind. Sorry. It's telling you the contents. Don't listen to me. Oh my gosh. Cool. Alright. Man, this, like, pale banana yellow is something. Okay, I'm gonna build him. Oh. I don't care what the instructions say. Let's at least go look back up to him. Oh. Recalibrating. Sorry. I'm really excited. By the way, fun fact, Fox loves orange. And I make a lot of orange characters for her. Especially the orange snakes. There we go. Well, I mean, not done, but... Now I'm really excited to get this hairstyle, although I did just order one. So I'm gonna have two. I like when he has an attitude. There we go. Focus. Ah, and yes, I have new gloves to keep my hands warm while I'm trying to do this. I'm very sensitive to the cold. There we go. Oh, okay. Dark gray. He doesn't want to sit. Snug. There we go. Again, I try holding the dot, hiding the dot. It's printed differently now. The hole's located there. That's what my stylus is for. I'm sure you can see it, because I can see it on the camera. It's right there. It used to be right here. I think. Since I don't have any older ones in front of me, I'll verify it another time. This was surprisingly easy to find these pieces. Now this is not one of the bigger builds, and I have quite a few of them to do still. Sorry. Are these blades forward or back? I can't tell by the picture, so I'm just gonna have them forward until further notice. Or at least what I think is forward, I should say. Sniffle. Sorry. I'm very distracted mentally. So this is surprisingly taking much longer than it should. Hello, bad guy. I assume he's bad. I never asked. Just I assume he's good guy. Good guy versus bad guy. Okay, now that we've got that out of my system. Yellow piece. Very, very, very yellow piece. Actually. I do have bananas. I wanted to compare the contrast of yellow to it, yeah? You see? This will probably be easier. There we go, that's a nice contrast. So it's like a pale yellow. But okay. Step 2. So I don't feel as bad as I used to about not knowing Lego name. Yeah, Lego names. Because, with all the new options from the Lego website, 611 pages of pick a brick, by the way. Again, I only made it to like 270 something. Their names, their descriptions are so not what I would have first guessed. Okay. I will try to turn it to face the same way the instructions show. There you are. Although the pale yellow and the dark blue kind of a sharp contrast. I like it. But I might be a little biased. The only part I don't like about it is I'm from Michigan, and some of the sports colors are blue and yellow. So that's the first thought that comes to mind, which means I have a bias against it, whether good or bad. And I don't know if it's a good or bad bias right away in my head, so I don't know. I shouldn't judge it. Round. Step 8. Step 9. One of each. Anytime you see something you aren't, like, the moment you see a new step that you weren't ready for, or you just need to recalibrate your thoughts, I guess, always make sure it's ×1 or ×2 or ×4, especially when it comes to legs. Ta-da! Incoming call. No calls right now. Only emergencies. I can paradox anytime, it's not an issue. I let everybody in the family know, hey, I'm recording. I can paradox if I need, but I mean, I would prefer if we don't have to. So if it can be resolved without saying, hey, Dad, I encourage it, please. Oh, that reminds me. So, the instructions say only one. I grab 2. Is it gonna be another one? Yeah, why didn't you just include that? Sorry, I don't mean to be snarky. Do step 2. I'm sure they've done some research and deterministically decided. That sounds really bad, but it's accurate, I think. That this is more efficient, less confusion. It's also depending on who this is targeted at. Some people don't even need instructions. Others may not be able to do the same. I couldn't think of an analogy, and so I was like, I got nothing, I'm sorry. So okay, step 15 is done. Now if anybody has seen, and when I say you guys, I mean everybody, not male specifically. Hey you guys. I like that shape they made here. So we just have a blank spot. I'm gonna rebuild this differently, or add to it at least. So this smaller spot here, I gotta use it even though I already did it. This here sits here on the black area, but it is flush, and nothing is actually going to be there. It is empty space. So this is actually only connected to this 2x3 blue. Or is this cyan? I really don't know the name of the colors. Nope, different than that blue. I thought so, but I thought the contrast of that blue might look lighter because it's off of white. I actually do have a good eye for color, believe it or not. Okay, but yeah, it's not even connected to the second part, and I would personally just put a 1x2 plate there, or yeah, because that one doesn't work into it. Not a big deal. Step 18 and 19, 20. Fun fact, one thing I definitely gave up on in LEGO is I tried to build a Hydra in the early days of Dragons. Okay, by early days I mean 6 years ago, specifically. At least the LEGO I had then, I was not ready for that task. The heads were too heavy. I actually used ball joints, and I used the 1x4 brick shoot blasters. It's spring loaded. You push the bullet down and it shoots out. It's on most mechs. Most Mix. It's a new breakfast cereal. Exclusive to this channel. If you're here, you can have a bowl in the morning, but nowhere else. There's one. Ah, there's the other one. That's the sound of reaching forward. Now I'm going to assume step 27 is the secondary one. Indeed. And the other, well, not other, but continuing this pattern, which I do compliment. It's gonna give it, actually it's probably gonna go like that, but I like its how it corresponds. I can appreciate it even if I can't think of the right words to use. Silly. And I try to imitate the position of the model. I'm assuming this is modular here, because, and by the way, if there's anybody who's not familiar with the term modular, which will be thrown around a lot with LEGO, is they're components that can separate. This module, that module. Especially for, like castles and other things that people want to take to LEGO conventions or any sort. If they want to show them off in person, they have to relocate, and some have built like table-sized entire scenery, everything involved, every step. Not every step, you know what I'm trying to say. It's lovely. This reminds me of what I did to my other dragon, the water dragon. It's really... I haven't done a lot of modifications, but what little I did, it's really nice. If I'm not fond of the smaller dragons, I might try to make a Hydra. I really do want to make my own Hydra. Whoa! Now that's a Lego piece. Check this out. That's exciting. I like it. I like it. Oh man. I have to stay focused on the build. I'm trying to theory craft with it. No theory crafting. No, 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 no. Not right now. We're on the clock. The teeth are different on this one too, compared to the other dragons that have virtually reversible heads. Step 34, finished. Step 35. Hey, by the way, no stickers this time. There you are. I see you. Hi. I missed a step. Did they just not include the step? There is a step missing. Oh no. How do I... No, it's not. But the picture's wrong. Okay, do you see the red arrow here? Where it's showing you to click in the click hinge? I don't know what to call them. They're hinges. They have set values of degrees and degrees hinges. Click, they tick. Click hinges. Let's call them that for now until I know a name. Now I know it's supposed to go right here, yeah? But they told us to put this together earlier. But here in this picture, they're not together. I don't know who to talk to about that. Now the jaw is really tight. How are you gonna stay there? If I want you to stay there, huh? Speak to me. Let's set you aside for now. Next step. Times 2, times 2. Okay. The ball joints feel good, by the way. Sometimes they don't. This time they do. Okay, set that aside. 37. Sniffle. Sorry, wasn't enough. Okay. Please stop taking focus, hands. I know my sleeves are pretty, but come on. What color are my other ones? I have a few of these from the small, I don't know. We'll revisit that. Okay, I like that. Sorry, I need to be here. It's kind of hidden underneath. Not terrible. One of these. One of those. One of these. Alright. Oh, and I already have one. According to this diagram, the spikes go there. I just try to stay true to the build instructions before I mess with it. Step 43. Attach the leg. Oh, you know what? I like that. I like its simplicity. It doesn't need to be more complicated for its size. Good job. Whoever designed that. You get my approval, which is not actually easy to come by. Straightening pieces out is a step. Step 45, which should be either the same thing or mirrored. Sniffle. Yep. Oh, oh. Must be the front legs. It shifted. Blue. Although I don't know how I feel about this. I like the first design. I might duplicate that a few times. I have other pieces. I might have to swap out colors. I might have like a dark blue of some of these. So I can do the same thing as that back leg across the board. Only to keep the color matching. If I like it. Oh, do the wings come off the legs? I don't have a reference. Whoa, that's hard to get. That was troublesome. Okay. Step 49. Receiving ball joint. Plate. Oh, all the same things as before. What am I doing? I'm same side. Presumably. I'll just go with picture for now. Okay. Just kind of tilted, I take it, like that. Oh, so we're just moving on. Set you down. First off, let's move these silver swords. Thank you. Ball joint. Now we're mirroring. Okay. Which means the shield goes here. And that goes there. And then we're going to build another foot, which is going to be the reverse of that. This is really fun. Doing the steps ahead. How many steps is that? I'm gonna guess like 8. Wait, no. Would it be 8? No, because like all of the foot is 1 step, so before we look at 1, past this point. Okay, past this point. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then 4 connecting. So 4 steps before it telling me to fix the leg. So 5 technically. So 1, 2, 3. It didn't tell me to position the leg. Okay, so I missed that part, but it did tell me to connect it. So 4 out of 5. Okay. Yes, and then mirroring the other leg, I assume. Let's look ahead, it's just slightly. Yep, identical. Let's start with this part. We should have started with this one. It's harder. Oh, and so that. What I'm doing is I'm looking, do you see the claw in the background there? How this is the shape that it is? Since I know it's the other side, I know to reverse it. That's all. No grand secret or anything. I'm just kind of skipping ahead. Please feel free to follow the instructions. Or follow me. Pause as you need. I shouldn't be rushing ahead, but I do like the small challenge of guessing it. Oh, and the foot. Which is done. Oh, it's not done. I keep looking at my camera rather than you guys. Roll over. My improv game is strong. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I wonder if it has a name. I should name my dragons. Oh, yeah, build that guy. Sideways, actually. I'm not changing it. Back to. I know, you made them chunks. None chunks. FYI. My pronunciation, I know, I have issues with it. It's my regional accent, and I'm dyslexic. There's many factors to this. Okay. Yellow swords! The sound it makes. Now the only issue is now it ruins my color theme for my characters. Okay. Really? I didn't know that. The newer helmets that droop over the back and slightly in the front have made it very difficult to wear other types of armor, the majority of armor, but I did not realize that this curved backing, this sword over the shoulder holder, I don't know what it's called, fits. Let's see, I want to see. Gotta see it with my own eyes. Awesome. You may wield it for now. Sniffle. Yeah, I'm not doing the nunchucks. Nunchucks. I know they're not called nunchucks because I used to practice with them. I knew that it felt wrong. Okay, we're in step 70. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast. Or sorry that I'm going a bit slow. Depends on the pace. The good thing is on your end, you can pause or skip ahead to wherever you want, if you deem it necessary. Step 71. See, times 2, times 2. There'll be times where I'll finally complete something like, I'm done! Times 4. Is this... Oh, yeah. It's a leaflet. A leaflet? A leaf. Naturally, I want the full version. Okay. Have a seat. This is part of the tail, maybe? Trying to guess. Not much ball joint stuff left. And yes, this is a bit of a smaller build. I'm like waiting, like, what's the next step? Blue. And receiving ball joint. Just like the torso added. It follows the same theme. There we go. Oh, okay. This makes even more sense. I thought it was gonna be like a giant, spiked ball tail. Kinda like there's a dinosaur that has something like that. Okay. Oh, it is gold. Gold one. Where's that orange? No, joking like that. Only two? Okay. Two. I already know how it connects. I'm very familiar with that. Ball joint with cross. Connect. Ta-da. He gets a little cap. See? Oh, the many things I can build on this guy. Cassie. You can be on the camera while we look. I can do both, yeah. Wow, gold with a backdrop of this brown does not look like gold. Looks like it was brown, but it was bleached or something. Oh, a seated position. Ta-da. Ta-da, kind of. Yeah, the fun part. Okay. Yep, 45 degrees. So it would take 8 of these to make go full circle. If anyone is wondering. Yeah. And then the other one. No, leg forward. Wait, why can't you rotate? Oh. Okay. Kind of. That was very tight. I'm following the model. Oh, I didn't even see it's a dragon. Cool. Check out. Yeah. Sniffle. Yep. And that is all. Much simpler this time. Can Jay sit with the sword? Let's take it out. Most of the dragons have something to like hold on to, I think. But it's okay. Let's have him stand up, huh? It, not him. We don't know its gender. trying to show it off in this camera space, which isn't very large. Okay. And that is what did I say? Jay's Thunder Dragon? EVO? EVO? I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce it EVO or EVO. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. That seems a little lonely, right there. We could have put an underslip thingy there. But yeah, I will totally do something extra with this guy. This is not the end of his journey. But okay. I guess that's it for today. So, unfortunately, no paradoxes. So, until next time.